in the $5 box. Be transported to more opulence with a $7 box.
What's up, guys? Today is the Denver Broncos against the Buffalo Bills. This is the fourth quarter. The Bills are up by 24-23. Now let's get you to the game.
There are many ways to do your taxes with H&R Block. Come to the office and I'll do them. Or stay home and I'll still do them. Even if you do it yourself online, I'll be there waiting.
Well, this is exactly the way that everybody wants it. This is exactly the way that everybody wants it. 11 minutes left. It was a 15-yard pass to Dalton Kincaid. They are in commercial. It was a 15-yard pass to Dalton Kincaid. All right, let's get to it. A 12-yard run to Cook. First down, Buffalo. They have ran 26 rushes. So I know that is a big difference. This is for the right to go to the AFC Championship game as Josh Allen passes to Dalton Kincaid. Knox for the first down. At halftime, the Bills were down by 13 by some mistakes, but then Josh Allen put the cape on, and once he puts the cape on, there's no turning back. What can Allen do here? Allen, he gives it to Cook for a 6-yard run. Cook has 19 carries for 111 yards, and Bo Nix, he is leading the Broncos in rushing today. But the final 9 minutes and 52 seconds, they are going to define for whose season is alive. And don't forget, the Broncos, they have had extra time off. And don't forget, guys, after this game, it will be the Seahawks versus the Niners. They give it to Cook again for the 4-yard run, and that will be enough for the first down. And they give it to Cook again for a 3-yard run. It'll be 3rd and 1. So far, this has been a pretty good game. With 8 minutes left in the third quarter, we're getting down to that point, guys. We're getting down to that point. Oh, I love it. And they'll get the first down. They will get the first down, a 3-yard run again. I believe it was another offensive lineman reported as eligible, and Allen right guard. They did the tush push, and they got 3 yards. I did not expect the Bills to come back. Sorry that it took so long. I was having some the family time, so you get the point. And a 0-yard pass to Davis. No gain. 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd and 10. What can Josh Allen do here with only 7 minutes to go? The Denver fans, they're getting loud here. Oh, it is a penalty. Penalty. Fumble recovery. Fumble. But the Bills get back on it. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, but now we got an injury on the field. It'll be 3rd down and 5. This is a big 3rd down here because if I'm the Denver Broncos, I want to stop them here. But this is actually maybe the first time all season but that the Broncos defense has to help and then to come back down from behind in the 4th quarter. So I know that this is a big deal for them. As it is 3rd and 5, down at the Denver's 23-yard line. This is money down. Money down. And as I am a Chiefs fan, because it's that I am a Chiefs fan, we have run the AFC with Patrick Mahomes, but that's not the case this year, which I think that we needed a break. I mean, we made like 10 consecutive years in the postseason, so it was time to give these young guys a chance. But as it is 3rd down and 5, what can Josh Allen does here? Because this might be his only chance to get a Super Bowl championship. And we all know that. So he has to capitalize here. But they are still in the TV timeout as they're taking a break there too. So, like I said before, this game is for the AFC Championship game. This is what this game is for. It is for who gets to get into the AFC Championship game and to possibly get into the Super Bowl. This is what this game is for. Nothing more. Third down and 5 for Josh Allen. Allen, he runs. He'll get the first down. A gain of 9. Now they're at the Denver's 14-yard line. But I think that now they are trying to go full hurry up here, full hurry up here. Nothing else. You go for the full hurry up. And they give it to Cook, and it is a 0-yard gain. So 2nd and 10. Second down and 10. What can the Bills do at the Broncos 14-yard line? And it is a 2-yard pass to Curtis Samuel. It'll be 3rd and 8 at the Denver 12. This is a big down. 3rd and 8. Season is on the line. Less than 5 minutes to go. If I'm Buffalo, if you get to a 4th and manageable, like a 4th and 4, 4th and 3, do I want to go for it so that way I can be up by 8 before the 2-minute warning? But because you have to think about it. If I score, then I would go for 2 so that way you could be up by 9, which it'll be a 2-score game. Then with the clock managed, Denver can't use their timeouts once. So this is a big 3rd down, and it's incomplete. Allen, he missed Kyle Shakir. It's incomplete. The Bills are going to have to take a field goal. This drive has took almost 8 minutes off the clock. And the field goal kick is good. The field goal kick is good by Prater. And now the Bills are up by 4. And as we will be right back and after the short break. We are back. We are back. 4 minutes to go. And next, he'll get a 2-yard pass to Akins. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Denver 40. No, big time players make big time plays in the biggest games and big moments. This has been the question. Oh, it was actually a 1-yard pass, it seemed. So they moved the ball back a yard as it is 2nd and 9 at the Denver 39-yard line. Oh, next, he passes to Marvis Mims. Mims, he gets -2 yards. The Bills defense, what a good tackle. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 11. This is the question here. Can Bo Nix make big plays in big moments? He did it on a 3rd and 15 against Kansas City to wear the same field that they're going now. Can they make it on a 3rd and 11? Nix. He gets the 23-yard to Courtland Sutton. Sutton. He hasn't had a lot of balls thrown to him. The Bills have covered it perfectly. Bo Nix, he scrambled to the right, and he passes it for a 23-yard gain to Bo Nix. Big plays, make big-time plays in big moments. What a moment for Courtland Sutton, as he is one of the Pro Bowl receivers in the Pro Bowl this year. As the clock winds down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go.
Not yet. That epic run, that wild dream, not over till the clock hits 0, till the stadium shakes, till the wild things are let loose, till the trophy is lifted and the confetti falls. This is the national championship. When it's over, you'll feel it. This is the wild world of college football. The CFP National Championship, Monday, January 19th at 7:30 p.m. on ESPN.
Next. He passes it to Courtland Sutton. Oh wait. It was actually for a 25-yard. I apologize. Wait, actually, there was an injury on the play. So apparently they are going to have to do one play before the 2-minute warning. So all right. The Broncos, they're going to have to do one more play before the 2-minute warning. How can they find a way to do it? Actually, they won't have to. We'll just let the clock run out as we will step aside for the 2 minutes to go. Who will advance to the AFC Championship game? We'll find out after the short break. All right, we are back. It is the final 2 minutes. Bo Nix, he takes a snap and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the Buffalo 38. As they're trying to hurry up here. 1:54 left. What can the Denver Broncos do here? It is a 6-yard pass to Cortland Sutton. 3rd down and 4. Big 3rd down because this is 4th down territory. This is 4th down territory. Unless if you trust your defense that much, for that you'll do the unthinkable, take the field goal, and then you'll trust your defense. But no, I would never do that. It's the playoffs. But it's 3rd and 4 as the clock continues to wind a little bit more down. 3rd and 4. Could this be the play of the game here? But no matter what, on this play, it's gonna. And Bo Nix, he scrambles for the 6-yard run. He finds the hole. And it's a 1st down and 10 at the Buffalo's 26-yard line. The Broncos, they're taking their time here. They're not doing anything else. They just want to take their time here.
Dear students, you've given your heart. You've enriched the school's traditions. You were there for the ups and
As that there is an injury on the field, and it was the Broncos offensive lineman. And because of that, the Broncos will have to take their first time out. So if the Bills get a turnover, it'll be game over. But I think the Broncos, they are just trying to take their time here. It is a Bo Nix! He scrambles to the left! It is a touchdown! Marvis Mims! Tre'Davious White was the injured Bill! And as soon as he got taken out of the game, the Broncos found the opportunity to get the touchdown to Marvis Mims. 26-yard touchdown pass, excuse me. But what a play! As soon as Tre'Davious White got taken out of the game. Oh no, Marvis Mims is hurt. He's hurt. He holds his back on the play. He's hurt. Oh no. He might have just shaved the Broncos season. What a play. And the kick was good. As Mims gets back up quickly, the kick is good. But what a play by Marvis Mims, who probably saved the Broncos season. What a play. Now, the Bills have 3 timeouts. Is this where that we see Josh Allen come into action? With 55 seconds left, and you got 3 timeouts. That is a lot of time. And with the quarterback like Josh Allen, I think that we can see this game go into overtime. But the last time that the Bills have an overtime game in the postseason, who won? The Chiefs. But this time the Bills will get a chance. Unless if there is a safety, a fumble, or an interception. So 55 seconds left. What can Josh Allen do as the kick is away? And it is a touchback. So, what can the Bills do? 55 seconds left. Your quarterback has done good in passing. 20 of 27, 225, 3 TDs, and 1 interception. Bo Nix, 22 of 39, 3 TDs, 1 interception, but 242 yards. This is the perfect time for the Bills to use Brandon Cook. And it was taken by McCole Hartman. Apparently, this is more, faster, than the actual game a bit, maybe a few seconds. As they give it to McCole Hartman, he kicks 60 yards. Now the Bills, they get the ball at the 27-yard line. But don't forget, they remember in a few years ago in the postseason that it was in overtime. They never had a chance. So in regulation still, 3 timeouts with 55 seconds, they want to get a touchdown here. Now what can Josh Allen do here as he passes it? He passes it for a gain of 9. And the clock winds down a bit. 41 seconds left, and the Bills take their first timeout. And after with the Buffalo Bills being down by 13 in the second half, they have shown that Josh Allen is still here. That they are still here. And they deserve to go to the AFC Championship game in back-to-back seasons, where this time they have no Mahomes. And that last 9-yard pass was to Dalton Kincaid. And the Bills take their first timeout with 40 seconds left. And Josh Allen, he passes it, and it's missed to Brandon Cooks. They had Cooks. Josh Allen missed Brandon Cooks earlier in the game, and he misses him again. This is a big 3rd down and 1, but I'm assuming that, do you want to do the tush push? I don't think that you could do the tush push now, because then you're going to most likely have to take another timeout. But don't forget, the Bills kicker Matthew Prater, he made a 64 yards a few years ago. Oh, the Bills, they did the snap count. And it'll be on Jonathan Cooper. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down. And that last play to Brandon Cooks, so that was actually a catch, but his foot was out of bounds. He only got 1 in. With 37 seconds left. And it's incomplete. Allen, he passes it, and it's incomplete right to Deion Coleman. Deep left to Keon Coleman. Second and 10 with 32 seconds left. What can the Bills and Josh Allen do here? Oh! Allen! He passes it to Kyle Shakir for the 27-yard gain. It was a lateral to Davis and to Shakir. 27-yard pass.
The NBA on ESPN is happening now. We don't know who's going to catch fire or who will shock the world, but we do know that for opening week, Christmas, finals, and everywhere in between, there's one place to call home. Stop playing with me.
And as the Bills take a timeout with 24 seconds, what a good lateral play. What a good lateral play. Don't forget the Bills, they want to score, it looks like. They're not playing for no field goal. They want the touchdown. And the Bills, Allen. It's incomplete to deep right to Brandon Cooks again. Now there's only 20 seconds left to go in the game. Yeah, with basically 19 seconds left. All right, now they're not playing for the touchdown. They want the win. Allen, it's incomplete to Kyle Shakir. Big third down here because if all the Bills, I would just get a couple of yards here and then get Prater for where he could kick it. Because don't forget, Matthew Prater, he made the longest kick in Denver Broncos history. He made the longest kick in Denver Broncos history, and that was 64 yards. So Matthew Prater, if he needs to do it again, he'll do it again, but with only 16 seconds left. I think that they're going to take another shot in the end zone as Allen, he takes a shot, and it's incomplete for Dawson Knox, and the Bills are going to have to take the field goal. Like I said, but, oh no. Okay, so if the Bills kick can get to at least 13 or 12 seconds, because remember, Kansas City only needed 13 seconds, and they only had to use two timeouts. To get themselves into field goal range. If it is between 13 to 12 seconds, I think Hold on. Yeah, sorry, it was 16 seconds left. All right, it will come down to this kick. They have not taken the kick yet, so that's why the scoreboard hasn't changed. They have not taken the kick yet. The field goal kick is good! It is good! It is good! As we are going to go to overtime. It was a 50-yard kick. The field goal kick was good. Like I said, they did not take the field goal kick yet, so that's why it wasn't showing it at first. But the field goal kick was good. So we are going to most likely go into overtime here with 5 seconds left. Hold on. Let me put up the sign. We are gonna most likely go into overtime as I believe that the Broncos are gonna return this kick, then they're gonna let it play out, and we're gonna most likely go into overtime in just about 5 seconds. As they kick it, oh, and it's only with 3 seconds left. So I think the Broncos are gonna most likely take the knee here. This game is going to most likely go into overtime, and the Broncos take a knee. And that is the end of the fourth quarter. We are, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go into overtime. It's overtime, ladies and gentlemen. It is overtime. Let's go. Playoff season. Playoff season is going to do more than regulation, baby. Do more than regulation as we approach overtime. And the divisional round is just getting started. So don't forget, the overtime rules are different. So I'm going to explain it to you. Each team gets one possession, no matter what, an offensive touchdown. But if they get it within a defensive score, the game is over. So each team will have, I believe, 2 timeouts. And the game clock, instead of 10 minutes, it'll go to 15. And then the last playoff overtime that we had was in the Super Bowl. Was in Super Bowl 58. It was with the Chiefs and the Niners. And that game was on CBS. Now, in the postseason divisional round, the game is on CBS again. Both teams will have an opportunity to possess a ball. If score is tied after each team's possession of the ball, the next score will win the game. 3 timeouts per team and no coaches challenge. All reveals initiated by New York. All right, we'll find out for who gets it as they do the coin toss introduction. All right, the Broncos captain is Will Lutz, their kicker, and the Bills captain is Dawson Knox, their tight end, Matthew Prater, their kicker, and Tre'Davious White, their cornerback. The Bills have called the heads. And the call was heads, and it is heads. The Bills won the toss. They will kick. So the Broncos will get it first. All right. The Bills have elected to kick. So Bo Nix and the Broncos offense gets the ball first. Which I like that very much. Because now you get to see what the Broncos offense does first. But here's the thing. Here's the way that I would do it in the overtime rules. So, even if both teams score on their first possessions, on the next overtime. If they score a touchdown, they win the game. Field goal, we still play. And if both teams score field goals in the second overtime, then that will mean that after the third overtime, you would do basically 2-point conversions from the 2-yard line until the game is decided. That is the way that I would do it. Instead of like for the second overtime, next score wins the game. No, next touchdown wins the game in the second overtime. That is the way that I would do it, but it is overtime, so Broncos will get it off first, 15 minutes in this first overtime period. Now, who do I think that will win the game? I think that the Bills will win the game. All right, as it is 14 minutes left. And Bo Nix, he passes it to Cortland Sutton for the 11-yard pass. First down Denver as they move the chains. As Bo Nix, he passes it to Cortland Sutton again, and it's incomplete. If I'm Denver, if you don't score on this drive, then Allen's cape comes off. What can the Broncos do here? 2nd and 10, Nix. And it's a loss of 1. It's a loss of 1 to Marvin Mims again. The same thing happened in the fourth quarter, and now the same things happen in overtime. This is a big third down and 11. And if the Broncos don't get the first down, their season is going to most likely be over unless if their defense could make the biggest stop in their history. If the Broncos don't get it. But this is a big third down. If I'm Denver here, find your players. Nix. Third down. And it's incomplete. It's incomplete. The Bills knew that the ball was going to Cortland Sutton. They knew that the ball was going to Cortland Sutton. And the pass was incomplete. And it's fourth down. And the Broncos are going to have to punt. Uh-oh. Oh, no. If I'm the Bills here, Josh Allen's cape. Ooh, the Broncos are in trouble. The Broncos are in trouble. And the Bills will get the ball at the 8-yard line. What a punt! What a punt by Kershaw. Punts for 55 yards at at the Bills' 7-yard line. What a punt. And now the Broncos defense is gonna come onto the field. You're at home, so you already know. And the Bills, they give it to Cook, and it's only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 8. But this is Josh Allen's moment. No Mahomes, no Burrow, and no Lamar. This is your chance. This is your chance. But you got to do it right now. Right now. And they give it to an Allen. He scrambles for only 4 yards. 3rd and 5. But this is the play that everybody has wanted to see from the Broncos all year. Can they get a stop in big moments in the postseason? Can they do it against the reigning NFL's MVP in Josh Allen? Don't forget, Josh Allen, he is 0-6. Record in overtime. He has never won a game in overtime. And he's 0-2 in the postseason. They give it to Cook again. 13-yard pass to Kincaid. Like I said, the Broncos, they were going to be tested on this 3rd down, but they couldn't capitalize. What a pass from Allen to Kincaid. Don't forget, all that the Bills need is to get into field goal range, and then they will win the game. Don't forget, Matthew Prater has kicked in the Broncos Stadium for the Denver Broncos. He has kicked in his stadium. He's made a 64-yarder against the Chargers, and it was in the cold. So he knows how to get it done. And they gave it to Cook again, but it'll be for only 3 yards. And the Broncos will take the first time out of overtime.
The NBA on ESPN is happening now. We don't know who's going to catch fire or who will shock the world, but we do know that for opening week, Christmas, finals, and everywhere in between, there's one place to call home. Stop playing with me.
As the Broncos fans, they're getting loud. They're getting loud here. He passes it to Cook, and it's incomplete. Alex Singleton with the tackle. Don't forget, guys, the next game will be the Seahawks and the Niners. We'll do that game as well. Allen, it is a third down, and he gets 8 yards to Davis. They get the push. Alex Singleton with the tackle again, but not to get the stop. Josh Allen completes another first down. Oh, and they gave it to Cook, and it's minus 1 yard, 2nd and 11. And that was a tackle by Roch. Eight minutes to go in overtime. The Buffaloes got it at the 36-yard line. And Allen, it's incomplete to McCole Hartman. McCole Hartman, I really love that player. The Bills ran the same play that the Chiefs did to win Super Bowl 58. McCole Hartman, he caught the game-winning pass for Super Bowl 58. And I also admire him so much because everything that he has done for Kansas City in 2023, other than Rashid Rice, like he was like our receiver too, basically. Because Marquez Valdez-Scantling didn't do very well. But this is the third down and the third time that the Bills have had a third down on this drive. Can the Broncos get a stop here? This is a big third down and 11. Seasons are on the line. And it's going to most likely come down to this play for the Bills if they can't get it. It's intercepted! Intercepted by the Denver Broncos! It was intercepted! Who else? McMillan! McMillan has come up a lot for them this year as he most likely saved the Broncos season. Oh my God! What a play! The Broncos crowd was loud. The Broncos might got their revenge, but they still got to drive down in the field goal range. But the Broncos are in business. What a play! As Allen goes deep. But I think that they might review this because Brandon Cook did have the ball a little bit. So I think they might review this. They are going to review this, but they're saying that it looks like that Cook does not have possession, and the ball will go to the Denver Broncos. But they're going to review this to make sure, because usually all ties goes to the offense. So they're going to review this. Yep, and that is why the Bills take a timeout because of that play. That's why the Buffalo takes a timeout. Yep, and that is why that the Bills are taking a timeout, it looks like. But what a play by McMillan. He sacked Mahomes a huge time, and the ball will go to the Broncos. It has been confirmed. And now the Broncos, they're trying to do a hurry up here. Next, he passes it to Marvis Mims, and this time it will be a positive game of 3. Oh, next, he passes it to R.J. Harvey for 24 yards. The Broncos are almost in field goal range. They're almost past midfield. What a play by R.J. Harvey. R.J. Harvey, he might be Offensive Rookie of the Year. He has to be in that category after everything that he has done for the Broncos offense. Like they said earlier on the season, in order for Denver to possibly get a potential first down to win a playoff game or to get in field goal range, they said R.J. Harvey might be that guy that gets them the win. As the Broncos, they're going to go hurry up here. Next, and it's incomplete to C.J. Humphrey, 2nd and 10. But what a play. Nobody expected this to happen for the Bills and Josh Allen. But what a play by R.J. Harvey. As they thought that he was going to go down, that big play almost looked like the same play that happened to Thomas, from Tebow to Thomas, from an 80-yard touchdown about almost 15 years ago. And the Bills take their second timeout with 6 minutes to go. And it is 2nd and 10. And it is 2nd and 10. So don't forget, after this, the Niners and the Seahawks game, with that, so far that has been the new playoffs rivalry. Yeah, in the postseason, that has been the rivalry over the years. In neither the playoffs or in the last game of the week. Oh, Knicks, he passed it to Cortland Sutton. Defensive pass interference. Defensive pass interference. And the Broncos are in field goal range. The Broncos are in field goal range. There it is. All that the Broncos wanted was another big play. But that was a flag by Cortland Sutton. That was T.J. Bernard. Oh wait, no, that was Johnson. Oh, there was 2 fouls by the defense. And the Broncos, they're gonna go hurry up here as it is. Bo Nix runs it up, but it is a 2- game. But holy cow, 2 penalties on the defense of the Buffalo Bills. That pass was going to be incomplete, but you could clearly see. And Josh Allen knows it. Oh my God. Five minutes and 23 seconds left to go in overtime. Oh my God! Bo Nix, he passes it for Marvin Spence. Defensive pass interference again. Oh my God! It was Tre'Davious White. The Bills' best 2 defensive corners. Both might have just cost the Bills their season. Oh my God! Remember when I said big-time players make big-time plays? Well, I guess that counts as penalties too. But what? How? Now the Broncos are in business at the 8-yard line. Come on. But Bo Nix, he nails it, and it looks like that their field goal is gonna come on. Oh my God, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Buffalo Bills. Tre'Davious White, again. He had the pass interference, but now the unsportsmanlike conduct. What are the Bills doing on defense? Like, what are they doing? Now Will Lutz, he's going to go for the game-winning kick.
On ESPN, it's always championship season. Always
Will Lutz has never had a game-winning kick in the postseason.
ESPN is always in season.
Well, he got a game-winning kick against Kansas City, and the Bills will take their last time out to try and ice him. The Bills' only hope is to really... The Bills' emotions have basically impacted. The Bills' emotions. The Broncos' defense. They've gotten the stop on the reigning MVP. When the Bills' defense got the stop first, the Broncos' defense got a turnover. Now what can the Broncos do? Field goes up, and the kick is good! The Broncos are going to the AFC Championship game as they defeated Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. They got their get back from last year's postseason ball game. And then last year, the Bills defense put the belt to ass on them. This year, the Broncos' first possession was a dropped touchdown pass. But it don't matter because the Broncos get it done. What a heck of a game. And the Broncos are going to have another home playoff game in next week's AFC Championship game. Remember how I said that this was Josh Allen's only chance? It was, and he failed. The Bills, they can't get it no more as the Broncos are moving on. They're going to wait for tomorrow. But what a job by Jones and the Broncos defense. The Broncos defense saved their season. But what a play. As our next game is about to come on between the Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Thank you guys for joining the Bills and the Broncos game. We'll see y'all in about 5 to 6 minutes. Love y'all. What a hell of a game.